Assignment 1.5, making an alternative sustainable investment case for 10 April 2024. Prepare presentation of maximum 4 minutes of prepared remarks with maximum 2G slides, excluding cover and appendix, to present to the class. Purpose of assignment: individually, you are assigned to analyze the strengths or the weaknesses of one of the alternative investment case presented by one of two investment firm, Kimmeridge LP and Engine Number One. You are invited to assess how compelling the sustainable investment case is and the way that investment case is presented. Assignment 1.5 helps students to understand how investors explore the context and build a compelling case, and to identify strengths or weaknesses. You are encouraged to make parallels to the work on explaining the sustainable investment case for your final presentation in your group. Note: we do not expect students to master the minutiae of the hydrocarbon sector, but to analyze the quality and content of the argument presented and to draw lessons from the approach used. Content specification: individually prepare a presentation of maximum of 4 minutes of prepared remarks supported by a slide deck of a maximum of 2G slides, excluding cover and appendix. You are assigned to analyze the strengths or the weaknesses of one of the investment case presented by one of two investment firm, Kimmeridge LP and Engine Number One. You may consult any materials to enhance your understanding of the context and background from any publicly available sources, including the required material for week 11. Investor and/or company sustainability reports, SEC filings such as annual financial statement and 10K filings, quarterly analyst calls with investors, and any materials from third parties you consider reliable and useful. Students are assigned by the teaching team to one of arguments for one of the investors. So my name is over here. For Engine Number One, Reenergize ExxonMobil, presentation to climate action 100 plus, April 14, 2021. Argument 3, analyze why the argument is convincing and other investors should support it and companies should be persuaded to accept it. In preparing your presentation and supporting short slide deck, answer 4 questions about the investment case in the context of our course. Question 1, analyze how the investors make their arguments. Assess how the investors describe the company's relationship with the stakeholders. If or how does the investor connect their investment case to the influence, importance, and or impact these relationships pose to the companies and or the companies poses to the stakeholders? Double materiality. What confidence do you have that the investment firm are making a complete analysis and that the companies are being candid and truthful? And how does that support your argument that the presentation is convincing or not convincing? Question 2, consider the investors. We have interviewed in expert interview investors in fund labs and investors we have analyzed via required material and case studies. Now consider the investment case made by the investors you are assigned to. Analyze the writing slide deck to discern if how the investors tailored their arguments to the investors' audience. What is your analysis and how well the investment case is explained, supported by what data and analysis, and why do you consider that investor made compelling or not compelling argument to the audience? Question 3. Consider the logic of the proposition made by the investors and the supporting of the logic with data and analysis that they choose to present and what they did not present. In what ways, in it similar or different to investment case presented by expert interview, fund labs, project sponsors, required materials, and or case studies. What do you consider make for a compelling, not compelling investment case? Support your contention with example from the materials. Question 4. Answer in a text only, maximum 200 words. In speaker note of your cover slides, what have you learned through analyzing the convincing or inconvincing investment case that you will apply to your final presentation assignment? Technical specification. In G slides, using the HES branded format gold version, slide deck of a maximum of 2G slides, excluding cover and appendix, front size minimum 12 point, front size minimum for graphic text 10 point, and sources credit from minimum size 8 point. Do not use yellow highlighter. Include any additional detail in speaker notes from front size minimum 10 point. Select or make one graphic diagram, table, visual memes. Source and reference, both precisely and completely. Footers. Assignment 1.5. First name, last name, month, day, year, size 8 front. Include page number, source and reference, everything on slide and or speaker note. Build slide in your personal portfolio of work that you will add slides to with every assignment. Do not build in the group G slide deck. Include URL to your personal portfolio of work into speaker note of cover slide. Please submit 3 videos in total and place all 3 videos on the cover slide of your presentation. Video number 1, include video clip presenting the maximum 2G slides, excluding appendix, in maximum 4 minutes without restriction on viewing. Use Zoom with whole slide view and small speaker panel. Video number 2, include a video clip of you clarifying the ask to the audience, CTATTA. Record you reading the assignment page into the record using the argument you are assigned to. Video number 3. Include a video clip of you explaining how you build it. HYBI. Record you debriefing the assignment you delivered, going slide by slide, and sharing how you choose to deliver the assignment in the way that you did, what you left behind, where you deliberated across different point of view and made the final choice, and ensuring that are a reflection across all the course materials.